Epic fam! It feels like it's been forever. So guys, I've realized that I require a much longer break, but I'm not ready to take that break just yet. But soon, but not yet. So we are going to investigate the basement. Originally, I planned on doing just like a review today, but it has been an eternity since we busted out some gear in the basement. So let's do that. We'll uh we'll do our usual. I haven't been in the basement, so I've been spending like all the time upstairs. And so I wonder what it's gonna feel like. I wonder what it's gonna feel like. Matthew, nothing. What's up, Matt? Anna Bolin, Summer Lit Girl. What's up, Summer? Richie, Dale. What's up, y'all? Anna Bolin in the building. Steven, what's up, Steven? Thank you for being here. I should hold the camera like this, maybe. Maybe tilt this. That's better. Lily, hey Lily. Thank you for being here. Lily Nightingale. It's a great name. Dory, hey Dory. All right, so let's just go ahead and get down here. And we're gonna do the gateway, but I think we'll start off by just like feeling out the environment and seeing what's what. Seeing what's popping. You know what I mean? Kurt Cobain in the building. What's up, Nirvana Kurt Cobain? Thank you for being here. Look, check it out. I got your picture hanging up right up here. That's been up there for like 10 years. Originally, there wasn't a wall here. There was a makeshift wall made out of styrofoam, and we had just like posters of bands and all kinds of like posters and stuff. And I think that's from that era. That had to be like 10 plus years ago. So pretty wild. Whoa, someone throwing it down already? Mama Epic, Trixie Cat. Hi, Eric, Sean, and Epic fam. It's good to see you all. Mama Epic, Trixie Cat in the building. Mama knows where it's at. Thank you for being here, Mama. Thank you for throwing it down. Thank you for lighting up the chat right off the bat. Because Mama Epic knows where it's at. So we are going to... I should move all this stuff. We're going to start off, like I said, with some EVP. And then we'll bust out the gateway, okay? Okay. So, guys, remember back in the day... Joey Litness, what's up, Joey? Remember back in the day, we would use exclusively the Sony Saint. And we'd get all kinds of crazy EVPs with that. Simpler times. Simpler times. And I had, simpler on the EVP front. I had a much more complicated gateway scenario. I wonder if we'll see the anomaly. Spirits of the basement. To that flying light anomaly creature thing. Are you going to fly at us tonight? Well, we got a double down. It's Richie. Richie, welcome back, Eric Connor. What is up, Richie? Thank you for throwing it down. Thank you for welcoming me back. It feels good to be back. It's weird not being on camera. This feels much more normal to me. Richie, thank you so much, guys. Can we see some fire? Can we see some love for our man Richie throwing it down? Chris Mix World, you heard a voice? I was like closing the water bottle, so maybe? I don't know. I'll have to check it. Because we have, so guys, that is something to keep an ear out for. We have captured disembodied voices in the basement. So that is a legit thing to notate. Like if you think you hear something. Also, Pops is not running the stream through the TV right now. He's either got headphones or he's using his phone or something. So if you hear any disembodied voices, we know it's some kind of something. Some kind of something is what we call that technical term. All right, that's Pop scooting out of a chair. So don't freak out on that one. Not just yet. Sony Saint, that's what I was talking about. Oh, I took the batteries out of it, didn't I? Oh, no, here we go. Hey, Melissa. Candace. M-City. What's up, y'all? So I don't have the EM pump ready. Or the rim pod. I wonder what the spirits want tonight. Something Frank. It says something about Frank. Do you hear that? Listen to that. Holy crap. Does it say, damn, it's Frank?
Hey, Melissa.
Whoa. Michelle throwing it down. Michelle Hinzergo throwing it down on the super chat. It says to check messenger. All right, guys, we're going to dive into that EVP. But real quick, I'm going to check messenger. Oh no, that's a mess. I have it plugged into a battery pack. Like a boss. Whoa! Michelle Hinsdale girl throwing it down big on the epic Facebook donation. She says, prayers for America and epic family. Michelle, that's huge, guys. Can we see some love? Can we see some fire in the chat? Let's see some fire for Michelle Hinsdale girl throwing it down big. Not only for us, not only for you, but for America, guys. I know I'd say about half of us are in another country besides America. Maybe not half, or maybe half, but America is going through it right now, and there's a lot of good reasons for it too. But there's also a lot of dangerous situations happening too. So thank you for the prayers. Thank you for the love. Because there needs to be, like, the world could use any positivity and love and support right now. All right, I got to remember that that's over there. Oh yeah, we're listening back to this. Yeah, it's pretty wild. All right, let's check. Yeah, I'll start it over. So someone was saying they heard "Let's Be Frank." I think Matt was saying. Let me check that real quick.
Hey, Melissa. Candace.
It said Frank again.
Hey, Melissa. Candace.
I think it says Frank again.
Hey, Melissa. Candace. M-City. What's up, y'all?
Whoa. It sounds like something. Am I decaying? Am I decaying?
So, I don't have the EM pump ready.
Come and see.
Or the rim pod. I wonder what the...
Whoa.
I wonder what the spirit...
Right before I start talking, there's like a weird thing.
I wonder what the...
Do you hear? It's like... Chick, chick.
I wonder what the spirits want tonight.
Did y'all see something in between me and the recorder right there? Help? Wait, there's a faint help. Maybe not. Alright, so that was pretty cool. We got some EVPs on that one. We definitely got some Frank action. Definitely some Frank on that piece. So someone asked, is Frank related to anyone here? So let's ask that. I wonder, is Frank related to any of us? Which Frank is this? Could it be the Frank from back in the day? Is this a new Frank we haven't met before? He's sleeping. Listen to that. Y'all hear that? I think it says he's sleeping. It's like he's sleeping. Just immediately. There's someone. Wait. There's someone behind you. There's somebody behind you.
I wonder, is Frank related to any of us? Which Frank is this? Which Frank is this? Could it be the Frank from back in the day?
Help.
Is this a new Frank we haven't met before?
Something Frank. Hello, Frank? Wait, where was it? Did I not go far back enough? I swear it said that originally. I'm not hearing it now. All right, I think Ashley Marie had a question. Oh, Candace, that's right. Remember just like a minute ago, I said, did you all see that thing fly like behind me? But like I was holding the recorder like this, and I saw something fly in between that area right there between my shoulder and my hand, like behind me here. Candace, good memory there. All right, so Ashley Marie says, I have a question. Do spirits sense us like we sense them and don't necessarily see us? So Ashley Marie, that's actually a really good question for a couple of reasons. One reason being is that we've asked spirits time and time again, what do you see? Like, what are you seeing? And they always respond with black. They say black. They don't say nothing. They say black. So if they are interacting with us, then it would mean that they somehow are perceiving us, which could mean that they are sensing us or feeling us, like Ashley Marie is talking about. I have a feeling that it's energy based. So what that means is the way we pick up on their energy, like static electricity or ionizing energy, they probably feel the reverse from us. It probably feels the same way to them, but it's the reverse type of energy. And so I would imagine that they do pick up on us in a similar way. So but I do also think that there are some spirits that can see. I think there are some spirits that can just see everything the way we see it. And so it depends on the type of spirit you're interacting with. Like, is it a residual? Is it a ghost versus a spirit? Is it an entity versus a human soul? Is it, something else entirely? But I do think there are entities that can perceive the world as we see it, and then there are also entities that, and there's also spirits that can't see for whatever reason, like the spirits at the Benton farmhouse. The spirits at the Benton farmhouse, when we ask them what they see, they always say black, like they don't see anything. But then again, that's just their response on the devices. Maybe they're seeing something different, and they're just saying black because that's the only way they can describe it. So, regardless, let's do another one here. Whoa. This is Eric from Epic. Hello? Are you tapping me on the head? I got like a pain just right here. Just very, like, it's just very focused. Hello? Guys, this is the spot where I saw that thing behind me. What are y'all talking about? All right, let's play this back. Kurt Cobain throwing it down. I believe everything is energy. I think you are right. Kurt, I think you're absolutely right. I think one of the requirements for existence is energy. And I think that goes for inanimate objects too. Like, I think everything has to have a certain amount of energy in order to exist. Beyond just us, beyond just living things, I think just to even be in this world requires a certain type of energy that can be interacted with on a certain level. So, Kurt, I think you're absolutely right. And thank you for throwing it down and keeping it lit with your boy. What's good? I never thought I'd be shouting out Kurt Cobain for throwing down on the stream, which is pretty crazy. But nonetheless, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being part of our Epic family. Thank you for throwing it down and keeping it lit. And then Michelle Hinsdale girl coming in hot. We all have Franks in our past. Could this be my cousin Frank that you did call out for? Just curious. Michelle, we will ask. I'm curious too. I want to know which Frank this is, because we've reached a handful of Franks total. So that's a really good point. Can we see some love for Michelle throwing it down? And Michelle's got a great question. A great question. So Michelle, thank you for lighting it up, and thank you for the great question. That's smart. That's absolutely smart. So let's do that. I think we need to we just recorded one, right? Oh, the cable. I think that cable unwound and hit the box. That had to be what that was. Or it was a cricket. That could have easily been a cricket hitting the side of this box. Pops bought himself some new speakers, and so that's what these boxes are from, if you're wondering. Whoa. I dropped the recorder, but I caught it. Extra spicy. Whoa. I can't fit? Oh, what?
Whoa.
Whoa, there's something real faint right there.
This is Eric from Epic.
Joey Vitality. What's up, Vitality? Whoa. Whoa.
Hello? Are you tapping me on the head?
Surely that was me making that noise.
Hello? Are you tapping tapping me on the head. There's a pain right here. It's very focused.
Whoa.
Hello?
Whoa.
Hello? Hello? Guys, this is the spot where
Epic. Hold up. Hold up.
guys, this is the spot where
Do you hear that? It sounds like it says Epic right there.
guys, this is the spot where I saw that thing behind me.
Whoa, I just felt air on the left side of my face. Did you just blow on my face? Whoa, there's something there.
What are y'all talking about? What are y'all talking about?
Last replay.
What are y'all talking about?
I'm on your bed?
What are y'all talking about?
Whoa. Nothing?
Let's play this back.
Guys, we just got a epic PayPal donation, and I don't know if it's meant to be anonymous or not, but I believe it's Lady Witch, if I'm not mistaken. I can't see the message on here, though, so sorry if that was supposed to be... Sorry if that was supposed to be anonymous. But we just, guys, can we see some fire? Lady Witch throwing it down on the PayPal. Lady Witch, was that you? That was you, right? The notification I just got? Guys, I'm greasy for some reason. I showered like just a couple hours ago. That just means, you know, like the greasier you are, the healthier you are. And that's science. That's just proven facts. Look at the fire in the chat for Lady Witch. Throwing it down on the PayPal donation. On the epic PayPal donation. That's what's up. That is what's up. So, we're getting good results. Yvonne throwing it down on the super chat. Guys, can we see double the fire? Let's see if we can get this chat burning right here. Yvonne throwing it down. Yvonne, thank you for being here. Thank you for saying what's up. Thank you for throwing it down and keeping it lit. And Yvonne, we love you too. We absolutely love you too. Thank you for being here. Yvonne's at the beach. Yvonne, you're at the beach right now? What's up? What's good? That's awesome. That is awesome. That is where you want to be. That is where you want to be. ACH. Beach. She's putting the B in beach. Because that's where she be. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Enough of that. Let's, well, no. You know what? Let's do one more on here. Please, Spirit, we're hearing you tonight. Loud and clear. What's your name? Who's talking to us right now? I'm feeling over here for some reason, which I don't normally feel over here. Allie, you're feeling the steps? Excuse me, that was me burping. Do you want me to light this candle? I can smell the candle real strong all of a sudden. All right, playing it back. Come to your house. I think it says come to your house. Maybe. Whoa.
Please,
What?
please, Spirit, we're hearing you tonight. Loud and clear. What's your name? Who's talking to us right now?
Oh, is her laughing right there?
I'm feeling over here for some reason, which I don't normally feel over here.
Whoa.
Normally feel over here. Which I don't normally feel over here.
Whoa. Wait a minute.
I feel over here.
Your God is dead.
I
Listen.
don't normally feel over here.
That's what I'm hearing. Your God is
I don't
dead.
normally feel over here.
Do you hear that? I think it says your God
I
is
normally
dead.
feel over here. I don't normally feel over here.
That's what I'm
I don't
hearing.
normally feel over here. I don't normally feel over here.
And guys, so we got that EVP right as I walked over to that spot where I was feeling something. That's crazy. God, listen to what I say right before that.
I'm feeling over here for some reason, which I don't normally feel over here.
And then we get an EVP. Guys, that's crazy. I felt something over here, walked over as soon as we got over here.
Which I don't normally feel over here. Allie, you're feeling the steps? Excuse me, that was me burping. Do you want me to light this candle? I can smell the candle real strong all of a sudden.
There's something at the end there. Oh, I think it says want your blood. Last replay. Or, I don't know. But that God is dead EVP was crystal clear. So guys, let's just hear it. Let's just see. Let's just watch. Let's just go. Let's just review. That's the word I was looking for. Review what happened. We're standing right here. All of a sudden, I'm feeling something back there. I walk back this way. I say so on the recorder. I'm feeling something over here. I don't usually feel something over here. We get it right here, and then crystal clear, a spirit goes, your God is dead. That's freaky. Well, Richie says, you're taking that well, Eric. So I've had some creepy stuff happen to me recently. So I feel pretty, I'm not as phased as I would usually be. Because I'm going to tell some of the Patreon members, I can't even talk about what happened. But I'll tell some of the Patreon members some of what happened. I'm a lot less scared about EVPs and stuff like coming through the gateway in the spirit box now. Ugh, I don't even want to think about it. All right. So Your God is dead. Also, guys, do you remember that one time we were doing quiet box? We were doing quiet box, spirit box, with which hardly anything comes through the quiet box. We're doing quiet box. I'm walking over here. We're just streaming, just having a good time like normal. And all of a sudden he goes, fuck. It says the F word. He goes, fuck God. It's like, fuck God. Like, and we're just walking with, I was like, what the heck? It was crystal clear. And that occurred like right here. Like we were walking through like right here, and it did that. That was freaky. And we like in this basement, we hardly ever get anything on quiet box. And there was like after that happened, there was like a 2 or 3 minute segment of just like raw activity going down. But that was a while ago. Man, we're getting good EVPs on the Sony Saint, which is crazy. Like normally, it's been a long time since it's been this lit on the Saint, which I'm liking it. It reminds me of how it used to be with the Saint. Oh, hell no. Hello? All right, so now we're getting into some poltergeist stuff. Guys, something was moving over here. Something was shifting around. Hello? All right, so I am still freaked out of the poltergeist stuff, okay? Because, like, we haven't had poltergeist stuff happen here in a long time, and then this past year, I guess this past year and a half, there's been more and more poltergeist incidents. Hello? I feel like something's about to be thrown. So just to review some of the poltergeist incidences that have happened in this basement, there used to be a piano that sat right here, right behind me here. And there was a wine glass on top of it, and the piano has a ledge. Like the top of it has like this like it's not completely flat from what I remember. There's like a lid or something. And this wine glass was sitting on the back of it, and out of nowhere it leaps off of the freaking piano, and I'm standing like over here in the center of the room. It comes flying. That has to be like what, 6 feet? It comes flying and it shatters right in front of me, and it just like explodes. And my buddy Fred, he was on the drum kit. He saw it happen. He saw the whole thing happen. And I didn't see it jump off like he did, but I saw it smash right in front of me, because all of a sudden I'm like looking down, all of a sudden glass just shatters and it made this huge pop, which that was pretty crazy. And then about a year and a half ago, we captured something over here, which I don't even know what it was, but we captured something here. So I had the SLS sitting over here, and I walked back into the bathroom. I was going to do an EVP back there. And so the SLS is running right here. I walk all the way back there. I get back in there. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, something comes flying up off of, like, so the door's open. The door's like this. And you see something come flying up off of it. It looks like a long cable or a long whip or something comes, like, flying out. And then you see this, like, white, shiny thing, like, zip down and make this weird... It's so weird. It's so freaking weird. And I don't even know what it could have, like, what it could have been. It looks like a cable, but... we didn't have it. Maybe it was a security camera cable or something. It's so weird looking, but so that's on the channel. And then most recently on the live stream, we captured this on the SLS too. These lights got ripped down, and they've been held up here with nails for years. And so that happened. RJ Litness, what's up, RJ? And so this happened pretty recently, with this getting ripped down. Like, look, do you see, like, look at the hooks. They're on freaking hooks. You see what I'm talking about? And then there's a nail right there. And so the camera's sitting right here, and I'm behind the camera. So the camera's like right here, facing up this way, and it's SLS, so you can see at night and whatnot. And so I'm standing behind it, and all of a sudden you hear, it's like there was like a shadow on the camera. And then I heard a noise over there, and then all of a sudden the lights just get ripped down. And so, yeah, so whenever I start hearing stuff moving around down here, I start wondering what's going to happen next. Because I mean, with the wine glass thing and with the whatever was moving on the door, both of those things show that like whatever the spirit is, it could throw something at me. Oh, let me just spill some water. I was trying to take a drink while I was drinking. It's hard to stay hydrated down here. Excuse me. All right. Gateway. That's what we should have been working on. Oh, we know I talked about the spirit box earlier. Why don't we try that? Candace, you're always parched when you investigate. I wonder if that's like a thing. I wonder if there's some dehydrating factor. Guys, we'll do the gateway, I promise. We'll do the gateway, I promise. I really like something about the traditional spirit box is just it's just soothing. All that harsh static, you know, just very soothing. Whoa, oh, it's the thing. One of you said your God is dead. We heard that. Which God? Who, what happened? I'm going back over to the spot where we captured the EVP and seeing if we get anything. That was you? Why did you say your God is dead? Eric. It said Eric before that last thing. Whoa!
Naturally.
It just said my full name. She said Eric on her. Like real quick. This is Eric. His lit squad? Did that say his lit squad? No. Kurt Cobain throwing it down. Kurt, thank you for throwing it down. Thank you for being here. That's for you having the guts to be in there. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, Kurt. I appreciate that. Guys, can we see some love? Can we see some fire? Nirvana Kurt Cobain throwing it down on the super chat right here. Look at that fire. Look at that love in the chat. That's what I'm talking about. It is popping right here. Tabby Cat, you sent something to the PO box? That is awesome. Whoa. Some crystals. Tabby, oh, that's going to be awesome. Tabby, you are amazing. I am low on crystals. I haven't gotten crystals in a while. I got to get some. Joe Watchman throwing it down. Love Eric and the fam. Joe Watchman, we love you. Thank you for being here. Joe, the Watchman, in the building. Joe Watchman, y'all, throwing it down, lighting it up, keeping the chat nice and spicy. Whoa, whoa. Are you trying to get my attention behind me? That was weird. I challenge you and me. Did you hear that? Is this the spirit that always wants to fight? Did you say I'm 12? Are you challenging me? Hello? That was crazy. What are you challenging me to? Lady Witch throwing it down. The Lit Squad greets the spirits. The Lit Squad says hello, spirits. Can you say hi back to the Lit Squad? Did you say hi? Are one of you wanting to challenge me? What kind of challenge? Why did you say my God is dead? In Rome? Gift me? What you give me? Are you wanting a, are you wanting a gift? Sandy Wolf, what's up, Sandy? Matt, nothing, you heard the dead in Rome? Did something happen in Rome? Alright, spirits, if any of you would rather use the gateway, can you say gateway through the spirit box right now? Something about his family. What about family? Now wake up. Sean? Did it say now wake up, Sean? Am I sleeping? Machine. It'd be scary if this was like my elaborate dream world. Alright, I got an idea. Let's try something. Can you point the spirit box to where you're at? It said won't work, Eric. I think it said won't work, Eric. To heaven? What about heaven? Did it say wuss? Was it Aerosmith? A zombie? Ollie! Hey, Owen. Crow Minion! As soon as I saw Crow Minion, it sounded like it said Crow. I swear it sounded like it said Crow. Right as I saw Crow Minion. That might have been Crow Minion. Was that your first message in here? For Kentucky? Tomorrow. What about tomorrow? Eh? Y'all heard the crow? Ashley Marie, it feels intense. I don't know if I'm feeling heavy. I can feel my spine, but that might be just because of investigating. It feels thick though. It does feel thick down here, which is weird because the basement is usually ice cold. Not ice cold. It's usually cold and it feels not thick. Alex! That's it. It almost sounded like it said Alex. You talking about Bigfoot Bob? Do you have a message for Alex? Whoa. Mom Epic, you heard next? Maybe it did say next. Colorado? Is Colorado the next stop? Yeah? Tell me what? What do you want to tell? Whoa. That was weird. Guys, there was some weird sounding stuff on that last run through there. I'm gonna move around slowly so you can. All right, that was me stepping on a cord. I'm gonna move around slowly here. Who do we got tonight? Eric. It just said Eric. This is Eric from Epic. Am I talking to the future Eric? Yes. Are you me, Eric? Like Eric Connor?
Feels great, doesn't it?
Feels great, doesn't it? What? Eric, if you're really me, then what's your last name? Did it say little? Did it just say the C word? It sounded like it's, that. How far in the future are you? It'd be scary if it's just like a week in the future. Whoa, whoa. Okay. I saw a shadow move along the floor, but I was walking around. Jeez. This is 7. Look, if we can really talk to each other from the future to now. Oh no. Then let's try it. I'm hearing you. Sandy Wolfwood throwing it down. Keeping it lit in the basement. Sandy Wolfwood, that's right. And Sandy, you are keeping it lit in the basement. Sandy Wolf, y'all, throwing it down. Whoa. Whoa. I just felt air run up on me. Hello? Guys, I just felt a thing of air just like push up on me. Hello? Look, we can switch to the gateway at any time. If you just say gateway or switch. If you say switch, we can switch it too. Whoa. Are you still right here? You know, real faint before the thing where I think I talked about the border. Before that, real faint, it sounded like it said, "Give me blood," like it was singing it. It's going to work. I don't really think it's me from the future talking on this. I'd have to come up with like a phrase or something to know for sure. Admit it. M City throwing it down on the super chat, backing up the PayPal donations. Am I behind on the PayPal donations? Oh, I'm gonna have to get on. I'm gonna have to get on the computer. They're not showing up on the phone. M City throwing it down on the super chat. What's good, guys? Can we see some fire in the chat for M City throwing it down? All right, Spirits, we're going to go with the gateway, okay? Unless you say stop or wait. They said no wait! Holy crap! That was immediate! Okay, I'm waiting. You're coming through clear tonight. Is there any reason why? I just heard like a... Did it say Nick? Because of Nick? I heard like a kid voice, like while I was talking.
Not both of them. Well,
I can hear you. This is Eric and the Epic family. Full moon test? Is it a full moon for you? Do you see the moon? The UK? Are you related to any of us? Hello? Is Lori Lit Lolo in the building? Whoa. Gateway? Did you just say gateway? Yeah? I'm down with the gateway. Bring it.
.com.
Spirits, which one of you is the one that flies around? Looks like a string. All right, we're gonna switch to the gateway now. Are you ready? I'll take that as a yes. They're definitely ready. Definitely all the way ready. All right, turning that off. There we go. Oh wait, I still left it running. I'd prefer to use that tuner because we're getting good results with it. So here, let me set y'all on this for a second. There we go. what is this plugged into? Nothing. It's plugged into nothing. That makes it easier. Oops. I am feeling like the super drain feeling. I forgot how the basement does this. You can come down here with all the energy in the world, and about an hour in, you're gonna start feeling tired. All right, let's see if we get this going. There we go. Small Town Paranormal. Eric, what's up? You keeping it epic? Small Town, you know it. You know I'm keeping it epic. What is up, Small Town? Small Town Paranormal in the building, guys. Can we see some love for the throwdown? Let's see some fire in the chat for the fire. Fire for the fire. What's good? Let me get my hair out of my eyeballs real quick. Thank you for being here. Thank you for throwing it down and keeping it lit. Oh. Whoa. There we go. Go out back? Did you say go out back? Whoa. Assimilate? Steve? Small Town Investigation, Steve? I figured it was Steve. If I had to guess. Steve, you are the one that says keeping it epic. So I had a feeling. A strong feeling. Kurt Cobain with the inspiration. Oh my goodness, look at this. Look. You kick their ace, Eric. Don't let them take you down, brother. Kurt, thank you so much. You know what? We are going to keep going, and we're going to keep going strong. We're going to fight off that tiredness. I think part of the reason you feel the drain when you investigate is because of dehydration and thirst. Because being thirsty can make you tired real quick. So I'm going to keep chugging away at that water every chance that I get. But guys, can we see some love? Can we see some absolute love and some absolute fire? Can we see... Oh, shit! Ah! Ah! Oh, my God! Oh, my God! Oh, I got goosebumps so bad. You say hide or fight? Hide. Look, guys. Look what just hit my leg. Look what literally just hit my freaking leg. Look. Do you see the water bottle? You see we were just talking about the water bottle and dehydration. Look at that. Look at that. So, guys, it hit my leg, and it felt like something got thrown at me out of nowhere. And then I see the water bottle. I'm like, oh, my God. It was in my pocket, though. It was in my freaking... I had it in my... I guess I knocked it out of my pocket. Oh, my God. That was... The timing, though. The timing was too ridiculous. That was too ridiculous. Oh, Kurt, you came through with the inspiration at the right time. Cause boom, right? Like that was crazy. At first, I thought like the spirit box fell and hit my leg, but the gateway was still going. I was like, did a component fall off of it? And it was the freaking water bottle. As we're talking, and then look, it's like half. How did it come out of my pocket? All right, so look. And so here, we're just like moving around, moving. How did it come out? And I was holding the gateway like with my elbow like propped up against my side. So there's like a clear distance between the water bottle and my elbow. I had to have hit it though. I had to have hit it. Melissa, I'm just trying to baptize the floor. It needs it. It absolutely needs it. Maybe the spirits are like, yo, bro, you need some more water. Play it back? You say play it back? They did that. They did that. They did what? The water bottle? Saying they knocked it out of my pocket? Matt, you heard David? It might have been. They might have been saying David. Was that David? Richie, you heard that? Well, regardless, let's keep it moving. Or should we leave it right here? Oh, I unplugged it. I know it didn't. What happened? Whoa. Whoa. Can you hear yourself coming through the gateway? Faint yes. That was a very faint yes. Is David here tonight? David, are you here? All right, guys, we do have to close out here in a minute or two. Let's walk back over here. Owen? I think I said Owen. It's getting loud now. Hello? Spirits. A psychic here? Whoa. What energy are you feeling from our world? Second coming? Or Satan? Found the problem? Nick? Well, that's weird. This guy's facing backwards. Whoa. Oh, I just got like a cramp in my neck. Whoa! What the heck was that? Someone just went like, Ch. Whoa. Chad? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Did you just say to step back too? I just got like a freaking it felt like a beast, not a bee sting, like a, or like kind of like a bee sting. Not like I getting my legs down here though. That was like, that felt like something like I guess like I scraped my arm or something all of a sudden. I was just standing there and it feels like something went like whoosh on my arm. There's this weird like if you're walking past a piece of wood with nails on it, like in a unfinished house or a haunted house or something, and your like arm scrapes against a nail real quick. That's what it feels like. And guys, I was just standing right here and that happened, like out of freaking nowhere. What are you trying to say? You need space? I see it coming. Duck? He literally just said duck. Duck for what? Are you going to manifest? Are you going to appear on our side? Can't help you? It's getting weird in here. Woo! Guys, that was weird. I got that like cramp in my neck, and then everything went downhill like real fast. And like it feels like I just got like a shot. It feels like I just got a freaking shot in my arm. Trying to give me some like spirit vaccine or something. He said he don't want it. What doesn't he want? Lori Lit Lolo, I missed you too. Thank you for being here. Tutty, hey Tutty. The Cobra. Hello. The vibe is definitely pretty wild up in this piece. All right, spirits, I'm going to close it out. I guess for the Patreon we can keep going down here. Something about the basement? How many of you are down here? Close enough? Close it out. I think it said close it out. That was Nick. I definitely heard that was Nick right there. All right, well, we're closing this out. Spirits, thank you for coming through. I'll get some equipment going again here in about 30 minutes. 30 minutes my time, which for me is probably going to be a lot longer. No, I'm going to try. We're going to walk the girls real quick and then get to the Patreon stream. All right, Spirits, thank you for coming through. Closing the gate in 3, 2, 1. Whoa! Whoa! Did you all see that? Something just flew. Something just went like, I saw it like, it was out of my periphery, but I saw it clear as day. Something just went past the gateway and I'll open the gate back up. Who was that? Did you all see? John G, did you see it? Something flew over the gate in my arm. We're exciting? All right, well, Spirits, I gotta hop off here. Thank you for coming through. I'll be back in about 30 minutes, okay? 30, 45 minutes from this point right here. Thank you for coming through. That was crazy. I wonder if that was the anomaly. I wonder if that was the one we've been looking for. Is that safe up here? There we go. Oh, crap. What's wrong with the switch? Oh, that wasn't the switch. That couldn't have been good. Sorry, Gateway. There's a nice set of tools down there. Oh. Maybe not nice. Just a good collection. Good collection. Okay, all right. I got to get off here, get the girls walked. And then, so I was going to just hang out in the office with the Patreon members, but because it's so popping tonight, I guess I'm going to come down here and I'll talk to you all about I'll talk to the researchers about what I was going to talk about. And then I guess we'll just keep investigating. Because when it's super spicy, you know, you got to eat up. And these are the facts of life. And look, my water bottle didn't fall out of my pocket the entire time just now. But again, the water bottle falling, it had to be on me. I had to have hit it with my elbow or something. Also, I can't see the PayPal. I think someone else threw it down. And I can't freaking see it. Michelle Hinsdale girl throwing it down to let me know that Summer threw it down. So guys, we got to get a double shout out to close it out. Okay, double shout out to close it out. Let's go. Michelle Hinsdale girl. Michelle throwing it on the super chat, letting us know who threw it down on the PayPal. And then can we get a shout out for Summer Lit girl throwing it down on the epic PayPal donations. Summer, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for throwing it down. And thank you for keeping it lit. Guys, can we see some love? Can we see some litness in the chat for Summer and for Michelle? Both of them throwing it down to close it out hot, to close it out right. What's good? So thank you all so much for being here. Michelle, Summer, thank you all so much for throwing it down. And Epic family, thank you for waiting on your boy. I know it's been a week or so. It's been a while. But I felt like, we had to... That had to have been my hair, right? We had to do something. And we done did it. It's been freaky in here. It's been absolutely freaky, which is, I guess that's what we want. I guess that's what we're looking for. But I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. M City, Mama Epic, Trixie Cat, Richie, Nirvana, Kurt Cobain. Kurt, thank you for being here. Summer Lit Girl, Christmas World, Crow Minion in the building. Crow. Should you roll an R with a C, with a hard C? Crow. Crow Minion. I guess you can. Oli, Angela Litforce. What's up, Angela? Thank you for being here. Chris Mix World, Dory W in the building. What's up, Dory? Thank you for being here. Candace, what's up, Candace? RJ Litness, I'm glad you were able to catch the stream as well. RJ Litness, keeping it lit in the building. Steve, Small Town Investigation, Steve in the building. Twiggy, what's up, Twiggy? Josie Armstrong, Josie, what is good? Josie, thank you for being here. Beautiful red hair, as always. Thank you all so much for keeping it lit with your boy. Matt, nothing in the building. Matthew, nothing in the building. What's up, Matt? Michelle Hinsdale girl. Sandy Wolflet in the building. All right, I love y'all. Stay awesome. Stay tuned. Melissa, what's up, Melissa? Tabby Cat with the P.O. box. She sent something to the P.O. box. I'm so excited. Tabby Cat, thank you so much. All right, I love y'all. Stay awesome. Stay tuned. Stay lit. Stay epic. And guys, Patreon members, I'll see you in about 30 minutes. And everyone else, I'll see you Wednesday. All right, love you guys. Peace. Peace, family.